You is kind, you is smart, you is important. Now act like it. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Duchess and I teach you how to love yourself while also growing into loving myself. Because I've realized that we tend to live our lives based on what we believe about ourselves, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I've decided to make this video for both you and I to learn some techniques that we can implement in order to become the person that we want to be. Everyone already has an opinion of themselves and sometimes of other people. In order to step into the opinion of the person that you dream of at night, we must reframe these beliefs. In order to do this, here are 5 things you need to pay attention to. 1. Identify your limiting belief. The biggest ones, the ones that you can think of even right now, straight off of the dome. Write it down. Be as honest as you possibly can. And sometimes these beliefs can look like, I'm really bad at managing money, or I don't think that I'm good enough for that position. No matter how hard it might feel or how harsh it might be, acknowledge these things as part of your own story. It is the reason why you do the things you do, the reason why you dress the way you do, the reason why you do your hair the way you do, you do your makeup the way you do, the way you eat the way you do. This is the reason why you do things the way you do them. 2. Challenge the belief. Now you're going to look at this belief objectively. Is it really true? Look for evidence, whether it's in your day-to-day life or in your daily actions or in your daily trying, that can actively contradict this belief. This can look a little bit something like, have I ever managed money well? Even if it was for a short period of time. Have I ever gotten to the point where I saved enough money for one particular thing that I was hoping to purchase? Or have I ever done the tasks of a person that is in this position, whether it be on work or whether it be in my daily life? Have I done anything at all, or am I capable of doing anything at all that the day-to-day life of a person that is in this position would do? Writing these contradicting beliefs down play a huge part in proving to you, your subconscious mind, your ego, and your higher self that these beliefs that you're currently holding are not unchanging. They are not set in stone. It is, however, just a limiting perception that you have placed on yourself. Reframe with a new perspective. Rewrite all of your beliefs that we stated back in point 1, just with a positive reframe. It is very, very, very important that you reflect the possibility of growth or improvement with this new reframing. This can easily look like, okay, facts, I'm not great with money yet, but I can learn by going onto YouTube and looking at videos that teach me some budgeting techniques. I don't have to use everything word for word, bar for bar, tit for tat, but I can take at least one suggestion away from any one of these videos and implement it into my own life. Or I may not know everything that this position entails just yet, but I can take a small course, I can take courses, I can search up skills that I would need to learn in order to be more efficient in a position like this should the opportunity present itself. There is absolutely nothing stopping me from learning. Make this new perspective something that is doable, something that is actionable. And even if you spend 5 minutes a day working towards reframing this belief, you are 5 minutes closer to becoming the person that you see yourself being. Link it to an action. Here is a step that I believe to be very, very, very important. And when I read on it the first time around, I was mind blown, because it really puts into perspective that sometimes the only thing holding you back from the type of person you want to be, or getting into the space or getting into the rooms that you would like to be in, is just the actions or the work that is behind that goal. You have to find a way to link your new perspective to an action. That is, from the previous point, the budgeting techniques and the YouTube videos that you would have searched up in order to try to learn new strategies to manage your money, or to be better with money. You can now say, I am now going to start tracking my weekly spending so that I can improve my money management. It does not matter if you spend $1 versus $200 at the end of the week, but assign a particular day or time frame in which you're going to sit down and you're going to go through your credit card statements, and you're going to go through your bank statements, and you're going to go through your receipts. Something that I found is very, very helpful in tracking your expenses is, whenever you use your card or whenever you go to a store and you purchase something, you keep the receipts or you photocopy it. You have a specific book that you call your receipt book, and you write the month, you write the week, and whatever you have spent within that week, you receive a receipt for it, you photocopy it, because sometimes receipts fade quickly, and you staple or you stick it into that book so that by the end of the week, when you are going through your weekly spending review, you can easily see the amount of money you spent and where. It's a lot easier as well to know where you can pull back and where you can allow yourself to have a little bit more leniency towards, as well as reframing your second belief as actively going onto Google, onto YouTube spaces, and not necessarily spending money behind a course, but finding 1 hour, 30-minute courses that you can easily sit and do in your spare time. Of course, I would say get a notebook specific to this course or specific to these skills that you would like to learn, and use that notebook as your course taking notebook, as your random daily learning notebook, so that when you do take a course or whenever you learn something new, you can easily make notes of it. You can easily have something to go back to reflect on, so that whenever an opportunity or space to be in whatever position you want to be in comes up, you now have a good idea of the information that you would have to know in order to be efficient in this role. Small actionable steps reinforce your new belief and your new perspective, which makes it very, very easy to now build momentum. 5, your very, very last step in this video: practice daily affirmations. And no, I'm not talking about the generic ones that everyone says that you can easily look up and find a list of affirmations that you could say. No, make your affirmations specific to you. Sometimes I can even go one step further and say, record your affirmations with your own voice and play these affirmations over and over. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between you speaking something out loud and you listening to your voice saying that same thing out loud, because either way you're hearing your own voice. The same way your brain does not know the difference between reality and make-believe and playing pretend. Either way, it is very possible for you to for lack of a better way to say it, brainwash yourself into believing that you are this new person and you have the skills and the capability to step into this new belief. Turn your reframe into an affirmation. That way, you are constantly reminding yourself of your new perspective. This will easily look like, I am growing into my ability to manage my finances. I will be very competent in this position should the opportunity be granted to me. Regularly reframing limiting beliefs causes gradual shifts in your self-concept. With time, this will begin to feel a little bit more natural. Let me know what you think about the points stated in this video in the comments below. Don't be shy, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you, bye.